So some of the areas that people will need to consider are in relation to children matters, if they are children to a relationship or to division of the assets. So who's going to stay in the house, what's going to happen with their personal effects. One of the very first things that I advise clients, especially when they have children, is that the children are the most important people in the proceedings that they're going through. And so they have to try to learn, regardless of how difficult it may be, how to separate the issues that they may have with their partner or soon to be ex-partner to prioritize the needs of the children. So the starting point in whatever difficult situation they have is the children, and making sure that they're protected and their needs are being met. So ultimately, what is likely to happen is the parents are going to need to have a discussion as to what's going to happen with the children. Depending on who is going to be with the children more, that person may then stay in the family home pending determination. So what we would generally then discuss with our clients would be who the primary breadwinner would be. So who has lion's share in the household, what payments are made, what the contributions are, sustainability of remaining in the family home, and what is going to happen not just in the short term, but also the long term. So those are all discussions that clients would then come in and have with us, and we would be able to talk them through their options and advise them properly on what the next steps would be in progressing should they decide to proceed with divorce proceedings and ultimately resolution of financial matters and dealing with children matters.
I think that's correct as to the immediate short-term effects of who's going to pay the bills and the effect of someone moving out and potentially having their own accommodation costs. So, and what is their contiguous responsibilities to the family home? I think that's something which you do need advice on. It's a very difficult situation, and you've got financial pressures on top of that as well. So that, I think, needs to be discussed.
One of the first things that anyone considering separating should do is probably sit down and do a list themselves as to what is important to them, what they wish to achieve from the first meeting that they have with one of us or a solicitor in general, because what they want to do is go in with an idea of, this is what I'm thinking. Are you able to answer these questions? Alternatively, just, I have no clue. Where do I start? What is the process? This is where I'm at. Or some people often come and see us, and you'll know this, Roger, they just want advice on what will happen if they were to get divorced, because they haven't quite got to the stage where they want to start formal divorce proceedings. It is just looking out for what their options are and what a divorce may look like in terms of separation, especially if they've been together for 30 or 40 years.
Yes, I think it's important that if you're going to see a solicitor, that you have a proper list of the questions you want to ask. You're certainly entitled to bring a list of questions, but you'll get more out of the advice session if you do that. And there's no wrong question to ask. So it's really important that if you want to maximise the time that you have with your solicitor, that you are prepared with the questions you want to ask, the information that you feel you need.